I could be wrong about this, but I think the High and the Flighty is the first time I've seen Daffy Duck and Foghorn Leghorn in the same cartoon. And it works so well. This is Foghorn Leghorn, Daffy Duck, and Barnyard Dog. And Daffy Duck is a salesman. I've seen him in this role before, but I can't remember if the other cartoon came before or after this one in terms of the timeline. But he's working for the Ace Novelty Company selling rib tickling practical jokes for all occasions, and he sells Foghorn various items that Foghorn can use to play tricks on Barnyard Dog, and he sells Barnyard Dog tricks he can use to play on Foghorn Leghorn. And the tricks are very fun. I won't spoil too much of them, but just the first two, or a couple of the first ones we saw, there was a bone with a spring in it, which they could have done more with that, but it was short and sweet. And there's a corn on the cob, which Foghorn Leghorn rushes to eat, and something happens as a result of it, and various things thereafter cause a lot of problems for both characters. I won't say what happens, but I love how it progresses. I love the direction it took. It took a direction I wasn't anticipating. And that meant that we had quite a fascinating narrative, because I thought I'd be able to predict pretty much what happened. They'd all, well, I actually, no, I can't tell you what I'd predict because it'll tell you what doesn't happen. But either way, I thought I could have worked out what was going to happen, and it took it in a different direction. So I think the narrative is well written. It's not completely predictable. It's obviously very well animated. I love how Daffy Duck's dressed. He is a really great salesman. He takes on that persona in quite a lot of different cartoons, and it works very well. I think The High and the Flighty is a pretty great cartoon. I do love seeing Daffy Duck involved with other characters, and he works very well with Foghorn Leghorn and Barnyard Dog. It's definitely one that I enjoyed a lot. It's not one of my favourites, not a favourite Daffy Duck or a favourite Foghorn Leghorn. I don't think I have a favourite Barnyard Dog cartoon. Maybe I do. I'll have to rank them at some point. But either way, although it's not a complete favourite, The High and the Flighty was still one I enjoyed and one that I do recommend.